thirsty. Thirsty and hungry, thirsty and hungry, thirsty and hungry. You guys can wait. Okay. The boredom and silence are overwhelming. Too bad we don't have a TV to keep us occupied. But maybe we could take advantage of some of our supplies and pretend they are props on a movie set. Yeah, or... No, I'm not gonna do it. Alright, I'm gonna go with the axe, yeah. Day 8. Ted and Mary Jane used to be something cinema buffs before the apocalypse, so they instantly jumped on this idea. Mary Jane always complained singing in the rain lacks action, so they took the axe and improvised an extra scene. Very bloody, they insisted the movie would have been way better if it had more axes in it. Water and food. Water, 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 water. Okay. Just make sure that's everything. It's just water by the looks of it. Yeah, water. Yeah, should be alright. Enough sitting around, it's time to visit the surface and look for some additional supplies. Maybe something survived the blast, maybe someone is still alive, let's find out. I'm going to send either Timmy or Mary Jane. I'm gonna send Mary Jane with... Oh, okay. So the suitcase gives us more stuff to carry. No. I'll just give her that. I'll give her that so she can carry more stuff back if she needs to. Okay. Day 9. Mary Jane went outside. Let's hope she hurries back soon. Ted keeps coughing and coughing. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Ted looks very weak. Day 9. It's been a while. We don't know much about what's happening on the surface. If we only had a chance to tune into some emergency radio broadcast and learn a thing or two.
Nope.
Day 10. They say ignorance is bliss. Another day without any clue what's going on. Might not necessarily kill us. Ted keeps coughing and coughing. Ted is hungry. Dolores would really love to eat something. Timmy should eat something. They should be right. No one's desperate. We had fought phone calls were a thing of the past after the atomic bomb obliterated everything in our little town. However, a phone booth on our street survived the bombing somehow. It seems it's ringing right now. We should send someone to answer it. I'm gonna send Tim... Yeah, I'm gonna send Timmy up. Okay, let's see. When we answered the phone, we could clearly hear a gasp of relief from the caller. They introduced themselves as survivors from a nearby town of Hill Valley. We had started exchanging information when the call was cut short. Something must have gone wrong on their side. We hope they will get back to us today. You can wait. If there's anyone who can rescue us from this hellish situation, it's our government. You can badmouth them all you want, but that would probably mean you're either never seen that word before, a naysayer or a commie. We are good citizens. We are paying our taxes regularly, so we are sure Uncle Sam is coming to get us. Well, except that one time when we... Never mind. The government people are coming and we should keep our ears and eyes open for any sign from them. We don't have a radio still. We can't do anything about that. Okay, seems Mary Jane is not back yet. Okay. If there's one thing we need to do, it is to use a radio on regular basis to catch any emergency broadcast that might be transmitted in our area. It's either that or it's strolling around outside waiting to get picked up. The first option sounds a bit more sane. Ted is hungry. Something should be done about Ted's sickness. Ted looks like he's got one foot in the grave. He needs to get a drink right now. Dolores will not survive without water any longer. Dolores has barely any strength left. If she doesn't eat tonight, she will not last till tomorrow morning. Timmy's in terrible shape. We need to give him water now. Timmy's diet needs food. It's today or never. Okay. Everyone gets... Okay, Ted isn't starving. He isn't starving. Okay, Dolores needs food and water. Okay, and Timmy needs food and water. Ted just needs water. Okay. Our sole excuse for dinner was interrupted by a raspy voice coming from outside saying, "Wanna buy a rock?" We calmed down when we realised the voice belonged to an old man Jim, who used to live in our town. Well, at least we think he did. We just never quite figured out where he stayed. We should probably answer his question. It's impolite to keep people waiting like that. You know what? We'll buy a rock. We like old man Jim. Everyone seems to be... Oh, we got 2 cockroaches now. Ew. Okay. Ted still hasn't gotten better. We need a med kit for him, I think. Okay. We opened the door and greeted the old man with a smile. He was eager to show us his bag filled with a rich choice of rocks and convinced us to take one for free. For old time's sake. We agreed carefully, chose the best looking rock, and the man left. We can't complain, it's a good rock, really. Also, he claimed it brings luck. We'll see about that. Okay. Hopefully it brings luck. Ted is hungry. Ted is still sick. Ted isn't thirsty anymore. Dolores is no longer thirsty. Dolores really loves something to eat. You can wait. Timmy is no longer thirsty. Timmy should eat something. He can wait as well. You can wait. Okay. A few more hours of coughing and we'll get used to it. Our ventilation fans have halted and no fresh air seems to be circulating through the shelter. We have to fix it before we suffocate like a rat trapped by a professional and very cruel rat catcher. We have nothing though. We can't do anything, really. Everyone's still kicking? Still sick. Okay. We decided to ignore any problems with the vents and focus on other problems. As predicted, all of us developed a nasty cough and had trouble breathing, but it got better next morning. We don't know what the issue was, but the important thing is it's gone now. Ted keeps coughing and coughing. Ted looks very weak. If he doesn't eat today, it might end really badly. Dolores has not eaten for a while. Timmy is very hungry. Okay, Ted can just eat today. It turns out Mr. Freeman, the physics teacher at Timmy's school, was right. 1 + 1 does indeed make 2. In our case, it's 2 or more cockroaches because those little bastards just keep coming. We need to clean up our mess or we'll end up with a full-blown infestation. We can use the gun and take them all out. Okay. Doesn't look like we got literally anything. Oh my fucking god. Okay. Oh my god. The roaches might have had the numbers, but we turned out to be the strategic masterminds after we murdered their leader and showed his severed head to his army. The remaining roaches scattered in panic and ran away. Nothing made us happier than the sight of Mary Jane returning to the shelter from the surface. Some additional supplies would help a great deal, but we didn't get any from this expedition. This last expedition got us thinking maybe we could just drive away from this nightmare somehow. Of course, most automobiles available are completely burnt out, but if we find a solid base and scavenge enough parts, perhaps we could build a vehicle of our own. We would better keep an eye out for those on future expeditions. Okay, he's thirsty and hungry. Hungry, thirsty, hungry, tired, hungry, thirsty. Not starving yet. We can wait. Oh my god, we don't have fucking any food or water. What was the point of you going up? Didn't bring anything back. What the fuck were you... Okay. One thing you don't expect is a band of people all dressed in green showing up at your doorstep and claiming they take from the rich and give to the poor. That's exactly what happened to us. Should we let those clans in? They might provide us some quality entertainment. You know what? We're on our way out. We might as well just do it.